New managing moderators can support you. Close. Hey everybody. So real quick, I'm gonna stop in and share with you what I'm doing. So my name is Natalie B. I am a celebrity hairstylist, sew-in hair specialist. Today I am doing a versatile sew-in install. Guys, I never ever ever go live. This is actually my first time going live on YouTube, so I'm so excited to see you guys, meet you guys. This is my beautiful client. She's getting a versatile sew-in, and I'm just here to answer any questions you guys have. And thank you for joining. And she's gonna read your questions. I don't really know where the chat button is. Maybe that's it, but I don't know. But I would love, this is the time to ask questions because I'm typically really busy and I don't have a lot of time to do lives. But while I'm doing the live today, please, 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 if you have any questions, let me know. She can see far away, so she can tell me what you guys are saying. It looks like we got. I'm not just saying it because of the scenery. Magnificent. Hi, Magnificent. I can't. So guys, I wear glasses for real, so I can't see the little icon, but hello. Hi from New Orleans. Hello. Hey, Zakia, Desiree, Patrice, Chantel. Is this style okay for me? Fine. Yeah, it is actually. Um, Her hair, even though it's long, it's finer in density, so she's gonna be great. As you can see, because it's finer, we had to leave a little bit more hair out than typically I normally would, but that's okay. She's gonna have great coverage and be able to pull her hair all the way up. You're gonna have to read those because I can't see that. Sorry guys, we'll bring it a little closer so that we can see. We both wear glasses.
Is this style okay for fine, thin hair?
Yep, I just answered that one.
Okay. I've been trying to get an appointment.
Okay, wait.
Patrice,
While I got y'all on here, let me talk to y'all about the appointment. So
Courtney Hurd, please accept my appointment.
it is not that I don't want to schedule you. I definitely want to schedule you. There are quite a few inquiries that come in, so it takes me a little while to work through all of them. However, your inquiry is important, and I promise to get back to you. So I am not ignoring you. I see them. I'm just working through them in the order they come in.
Zakia is located in Brooklyn. She said,
Hey,
where are
Zakia.
you located?
Zakia, I am located in Chicago, Illinois.
We're in Chi-Town, Chicago.
Period.
Nat, do you ever come to NYC? We need you, girl.
So I do come to New York City. I'm not doing any hair touring until the spring. So I will be adding New York. Obviously, New York, LA, Atlanta, those are all major hubs for me.
Hey, I have been trying to text you to make an appointment and get info.
Y'all
What is
not
the
gonna
best
keep
way?
dragging me for
What
these
is-
appointments. I promise to goodness, I see them. I am going to schedule you. It's just, there's quite a few. So it could just be that I haven't gotten to yours, or I didn't have an opening for the time frame.
What
that
is
you
the
wanted to
best
get
way
in.
to get in touch? I desperately need your magic hands.
So there is, the way you're reading it is everything for me. There is a link in my bio. Definitely click that and follow through that link, and then that's how you'll be able to get in.
Miss Chantel P is getting married next year. She's in New York, but she's happy to travel here.
Okay, congratulations on your upcoming nuptials. And for sure, I would love to do your wedding sleigh.
Miss Denise, where's the assistant at? My girl needs a little help.
She said, where's the assistant? So I don't have a for real assistant, but I do have a hairstylist she's a hairstylist, but she does assist. She's over there. You want to say hi real quick, Shatan? They can't see you. You can come over. This is Shatan, so get over here.
I'm in the middle of a braid.
Oh, she'll be over in a second. She's braiding. But if you come to the salon, you will definitely see her. And then we have someone else, Stephanie. She does locks and braids.
Renee said, hello, how much do you charge for sew-ins?
So prices vary depending on the individual client. The best way to figure out pricing for you is to send me an inquiry through that number that's in the bio so that I can figure out exactly what your needs are.
Miss Magnificent.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm taking your glasses off.
No, not really. Miss Magnificent says she'll book her appointment when you come to NY in the spring. She's ready.
Okay.
She said she's ready.
I love that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm sorry, I'm about to leave this area in 1 second. So guys, the texture I'm putting in on her, this is not from my company. This is more of a silky company, but I do want to talk to you about the hair that I'm wearing, which no shade on yours, but you know, this hair is super ethnic friendly and it looks just like it's growing out of my scalp. This is Kinky Straight. It is my best seller. And in fact, it's October 1st. I'm feeling really good. You know, we got 3 months, no, October, November, 3 months left in the year. What I'm gonna do is the first 5 people that logged on here, if you like the Kinky Straight, which you should, you can wear it up to a year or longer. This hair, I'm gonna go ahead and give you an extra 20% off the website. You just need to use the code LIVE. So LIVE, www.hairbynatalieb.com. Actually, can you put that down there somewhere?
What do you need me to do? Just
I don't know. No, I don't think it's that button. Is that a chat? Sorry guys, this is my first time going
should
live
I
on
hit
YouTube.
it?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if we could. What does that do? Oh, that does nothing. Oh no, chat button. No, not that. Where's the chat button? Wait, I'll just spell. So I'm so sorry. This is my first time going live on here. I don't know how to tell you. I'll just say the website is www.hairbynatalieb.com. First 20 people, I'm going to give you an extra 20% off. Just use discount code LIBE. Okay, back to the comments.
How many bundles?
Scroll up. See if no, the other way to see what we missed.
Let's see if we missed anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think so. Taja Nicole, I'm patiently waiting for you to respond
I got
regarding an appointment.
I got you.
Okay, that's the young lady.
And then just so y'all know, I'm not just like at home sitting and looking at the requests and ignoring them. I'm literally doing this. And I take clients Tuesday through Friday. I'm in the salon, and on those days, I am knee deep in sewing.
How many bundles do you usually recommend for your versatile sew-ins with minimal leave out?
So a versatile sew-in is not going to be a minimal leave-out hairstyle because, as you can see, she's got her center crown out. She's got all of her sides out. She's got this out back here and this side. But the best way to wear a versatile is to use a hair texture that mimics your own real hair. So I'm going to spin her so you guys can see this. Let me adjust this camera. Okay. So when done properly, it pulls up just like that so you can't see any tracks, and it's nice and flat to the base. So typically for a versatile, you're gonna want about 2 bundles. A traditional sew-in and some of the other styles, I know girlies will get in 3 bundles with the versatile because there's so much leave out. You're probably gonna end up with around 2. Oh, I think someone
She just subscribed to you this morning.
Oh, yay!
Do you have salt and pepper hair?
Yes, I do. I actually carry an Indian salt and pepper hair. Could you come here for a minute? So she has a versatile sew-in. This is Shaitan. She has Indian salt and pepper hair. Turn your head. She has Indian salt and pepper hair, and I did a versatile on her. How many weeks ago?
2.5.
2.5 weeks ago. She's a habitual offender and wears her hair way too long. She keeps it in longer than I want, but she does have a versatile sew-in. So yes, you can get the salt and pepper hair from the website, www.hairbynatalieb.com. Quit watching TV and read the comments.
None had came up. I'm ready. Fall, winter is on the way. I want to put this hair away for the winter. Patrice, she said she's ready.
Okay, Patrice. I got you, boo.
Renee said very nice. Very nice.
Do we need to move this so you can sit back? Let's see. Is that better? Oh, sorry, guys. Getting my angles worked out, guys, so that she could still see.
Do you have the same videos on TikTok, on YouTube too?
So yeah, actually I have way more videos on Instagram and TikTok because this is a new YouTube channel. So this has only been up about a month. So I'm slowly adding videos. I try to post really consistently, but Yeah, so this is a new channel. I'll be uploading several times a week though. Is there anything, what I would love to ask you guys, is there anything that you want to see as far as technique or any questions or any things that I'm not addressing in my videos that you would love answers to or you would like to see more of? If so, let me know that because I really do want to tailor my content so that you guys are getting the most out of it. And your head is down, so I guess you can see. How long does your hair need to be? For a versatile sew-in, at least 5 to 6 inches for the best results. The reason why I don't like to do it on super short hair is because sometimes, even though your hair may be full here, you don't have enough to cover the tracks, and that's not going to give you the results you want, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. Sorry guys, I'm on the tricky part and I don't want to poke my finger. Hold on 1 second.
You need me to read?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hurt her for holding her glasses like that.
She got to see too.
She said she would like to see if you could do any curly sew-ins with minimal leave out.
So
That was actually gonna be my next question.
absolutely I can. So there are a couple different options. There's a sew-in that's essentially the traditional sew-in, which is like this, except it has way less leave out, and you can do that with curly hair. Even if your real hair isn't curly, there are some blending techniques that I can teach you to help you blend that in. There's another option if you prefer zero leave out called a magic part sew-in, and it is created with curly hair. So essentially everything is braided up, and then we create that with like a kinky curly or a deep curly hair. So yes, that is an option for you if you are a curly girl. I'd also like to know if you guys have questions about products to use in your hair and how that's going to.
I would love to see more of your sew-in magic with people transitioning through their hair growth journey and how you work with them, damaged edges or short 4C hair.
Absolutely. So the like I said, my YouTube channel is newer, but if you guys head on over to IG at some point, it's the same handle, I am here by Natalie B. There are so many transformations of people that probably have a hair situation that's very similar to yours. So that you can see some of the more dramatic makeovers, because even though it looks like most of my clients have longer or thicker or fuller hair, the reality is a lot of them have grown their hair to that, or you just didn't get a chance to see the ones that have other situations that we're working with. But I pretty much can work with all textures, I would say. No matter how silky you think your hair is, no matter how tightly curled or kinky you think your hair is, I typically could work with all textures.
I just want to see myself in your chair again. I left Chicago for Texas. I left Chicago for Texas this summer and was in love with my sew-in.
Aww, yay, who's that?
That is Miss Banji Baby 21.
Man, y'all killing me softly with the YouTube's name. I gotta figure out who you are, but yay, come back. I want to see you again. Can you do a video doing maintenance on the sew-in? How to wash your hair? Absolutely. I don't know why I never ever filmed that. I will tell you, if you prefer to self-shampoo at home, one of the best ways I could tell you to shampoo your hair is you're definitely probably gonna have an easier time in the shower doing it. So more or less like leaning your hair back into the shower. You don't want to do this because this could cause the hair to tangle. Instead, you want to pull the shampoo and the conditioner through your hair and then rinse down. If you're gonna wash at home, the most important thing is to have a sit under dryer. So like a sit under hair dryer that you can go under for an hour, because if you don't dry your braids, they can mildew, and no one wants mold in their hair. Plus it has a stench, so you don't want that.
Magnificent says she would also like to see more videos, hair maintenance and care like trims, moisturizing, and such.
Absolutely.
Miss Patrice, are you available for maintenance after the install?
Absolutely. I service every single aspect of the sew-in. So you don't just get your hair done here. You also, I mean, you don't just get the sew-in. You also can get a shampoo. I even do takedowns. They're not my favorite thing to do, but I do them because I understand some people cannot remove their hair.
Can you tell me what textures you have and what's best texture for the fall?
So I carry Body Wave, Kinky Straight, which is my bestseller. That's what I have in. Body Wave looks similar to this, except obviously there's some waves. Kinky Straight is a thicker hair texture, so it blends really, really, really well with natural hair. Or girlies that don't want a silky straight look. I kind of like a more texture finish, and it silks out really well, as you can see. So I have Indian hair, which is absolutely beautiful. It's Indian wavy, Indian curly, and that hair actually comes in gray too. So if you are one of my silver ladies, I have bundles for you as well. And then you can get them on www.hairbynatalieb.com. And like I said, for the first 5 people that came in the chat, you can use code LIVE. Actually, Candace, is it live or live 20? I saw
It's live 20%.
Live 20, yep, for 20% off.
Do you work with natural hair and growing, keeping, and strengthening edges? I don't too much care about a silk press. I just want my hair back healthy. And do you have any suggestions?
Absolutely, I do work with natural hair. Now, I will be honest. All of my clients are sew-in clients. So in terms of doing like some of the more elaborate natural hairstyles, I do not do that. However, getting your hair shampooed, getting trims and treatments, that is available to you. I also have a salon with other really qualified professionals that, one of them does work with natural hair if you want it styled. So I would give you a very strong recommendation for that.
Let me know when I
Man, I really wish Tom was able to do this
Let me
because
know when I
you
can
keep
listen.
moving your head. No,
I
I'm
know.
just kidding.
But you got some more on here. Let me just take care of this bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
And if we missed your question, please put it again because we want to make sure we respond to everybody. Just like working on one of my celebrities because they've been moving around.
I tried to schedule an appointment, and it was saying that I want to buy bundles. You already have your own hair? She said she has her own hair.
Absolutely. You do not have to use the hair that I carry. Just make sure that your hair is sew-in quality because what I don't like working with is hair that I know is going to act up in your head because, this is a style that's designed to last 2.5 to 3 months. You don't want to put bad hair in. So yes, you could use your own bundles. Just make sure they're sew-in quality.
Miss Zeta Love in New Orleans.
Okay.
No lie, I love New Orleans.
They got fire food, okay?
So good. She wants to know how long for appointments because she's in New Orleans.
Okay, so an email went out. If you're not on my email list, definitely go to the website and subscribe because that's where the latest information is going to come. The website is www.hairbynatalieb.com. But essentially, what happens is if you put a request in for the month of September, then you have a response coming your way within the next week. For October, because I'm catching up on September requests, we're a little bit behind. So the people that tried to get an appointment in September will be ahead of the ones that are trying to get an appointment in October. But ultimately, I hope to have all of my appointment requests cleared and answered within the next week or so for the people that have outstanding requests that they've been waiting for a while. And again, for you, if you're just hopping onto this, I know, the booking process can be a little frustrating, but I still believe in an antiquated booking process where I get to talk to you and have a full understanding about what it is that you need. I don't like the idea of people just booking and then maybe you get here and it's not a good fit. So for both of us to make sure that we're both having the experience we want, it is a little more antiquated process. But when you get here, you chose me and I chose you, and it's a great time, right?
Great experience.
Okay.
I'm loving it, even though I have a job.
I gave her a job. Listen,
I'll come do this anytime.
Listen, I gave her a job. I'm so sorry.
Okay, we have a question. Can you tell us the difference between cotton or nylon thread for sew-ins, and which one do you prefer?
Okay,
From
so
Miss Zakia.
I use cotton thread. I find that nylon is a little too slippery for me. Also, when I'm doing a sew-in, because nylon slips a little bit more, I have to pull it a little harder, and that's more tension on my clients, and they don't like that. So I use cotton. I really think it's personal preference for the hairstylist, but for me, all the girlies have cotton, and it's not pulling through, breaking their hair. They still have beautiful, healthy hair. It's just my preference. So I don't have, anything bad to say against nylon. It's just a little more difficult for me to work with.
Legacy, no, that was, yes, Legacy Shaky Shine. She's saying that when she's on there, she's not able to go forward without her choosing to buy hair.
So that shouldn't be the case. And what I will say is that it's literally kind of like a job form. So it won't require you to purchase hair. Actually, if you go into the link that's in my bio, you can simply text that phone number and bypass whatever technical issue you're having right now. So just click the link, go through the phone number in the bio.
And that same young lady, she's trying to get an appointment for October.
Yep, go through that link in the bio. I am onboarding my business assistant who will be answering a lot of the inquiries that you guys have already put in. So if you put in an inquiry and it was a while ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago, you need to put that in one more time so that you could be towards the top of the queue. I want to make sure that I get to everybody, and I don't want to miss your request.
Nat, don't forget to post on YouTube before your tour starts in the spring, so I can try
You think I
to
ain't?
get an
I'm
appointment.
about to tell y'all where I'm going. Okay.
She don't have Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah, no, I'll post it. I'll create a video that I can post on YouTube for you.
Miss Tarika says she's been trying to get an appointment since the beginning of the year.
I know. I'm sorry, Miss Tarika.
Miss
I
Zeta,
promise I ain't ignoring you.
Miss Zeta Love says she requested an appointment in August.
Y'all jumping me in these comments. Now you know this is a Chi-Town stylist. I don't want no smoke, but it could be smoke, okay? I don't want no problems, but it could be a problem, okay?
Miss Candace is asking, is that the link for appointments? Miss Candace, are you asking in her bio? That link? Because she said
Yes,
like that.
yes.
Okay.
No, the link in the bio is the link for appointments, correct?
Do you recommend K-tips for damaged hair?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So let me talk to y'all a little bit about K-tips. I don't do those. I don't have anything per se against them, but I have serviced a lot of women in my salon who have damage from that. And the reason why is that K-tips take a little tiny piece of your hair, okay? And then they attach other hair to that. So if the hair that they attach is too heavy, this becomes weak and breaks off. So what you'll find sometimes, not all the time, because there are some really reputable K-tip artists out there, but sometimes you'll find a head that's full of little pieces of breakage because the hair was too heavy, if that makes sense.
You're gonna need to place it.
Keep them coming, guys.
Your work is amazing. I can't
Thank
wait
you.
to be a regular.
Thank you.
From Miss Shaky Shine.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to service you.
Can Kiki straight be curled? Just asking.
Absolutely. However, to curl kinky straight, you are going to use irons that are quality irons and that can get up to 450. So you're able to curl it really pretty with irons that are a little hotter, so up to 450 degrees. And to maintain that curl, you're gonna use flexi rods at nighttime. So just throw some rollers in there in the morning, it'll already be curled. What about products? How are you guys feeling about hair products? What are you using? What do you love? What do you need? What do you have questions about? Also, yeah, pretty much anything you guys want to know. You said no, you're sharing it? Candace, you're sharing what? What are you sharing, my love?
I still, Banji Baby, who came to you before, she said I still use
Okay.
Joico
Oh yes,
shampoo
I
conditioner.
love Joico shampoos and conditioners. In fact, I'm gonna show you my favorite one that I'm using now. Hold on one second. Hey,
Ms.
baby.
Zakia says she uses Design Essentials and Mazzani.
I don't know if you can see this. I'm sorry, I'm all in your face.
Oh, you good.
This is a Joico moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. I absolutely love this because it hydrates your real hair and it cleans your extensions really well. And no, I don't have a partnership with them. They did not pay me to say that, but if this gets out to them, I'm open to a partnership, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you know I'm looking at.
Also, do you guys have any questions about technique or hair care? If I have any hairstylists on here, I would love to hear your thoughts. I use a lot of the tanner. Looking for a good light leave-in conditioner. I have a great leave-in conditioner. Sorry, I'm dropping stuff. I like the Mazzani Miracle Milk leave-in conditioner because it is not it's not too heavy. It doesn't leave like that gross film sometimes that leave-in conditioners, and it doesn't travel to the extensions. Sometimes when we use hair products that are ethnic products, they're really good for our real hair, but when you're wearing extensions, this hair is silkier, so it will transfer to this and make this too heavy. The Miracle Milk, the Mazzani, is a very lightweight one, so that's one of my favorites. Okay, can you read that one?
Oh. Looking for a good light leave-in
Yep,
conditioner
I just
and
answered that
a
one.
good detangle. How do you lay your tracks?
So that kind of depends, but I'll show you what I'm working on right now when I'm doing this versatile. I'm gonna spin her around. 1 second. Let me tie this off. So essentially, they're gonna be horizontal, okay? I do stitch very small, and I do try to sew the tracks close together so I can get the most amount in. I stitch small because it helps the tracks to last longer. Like in terms of threads don't pop. So this is not gonna be a situation where your threads are snapping or your sew-in doesn't last as long as it needs to. I'm gonna show you real quick what this looks like so far.
This is this is kind of long one here. How do you know what pattern to use on a client's head for each sew-in? Does it depend on length and density of the client's hair? By the way, I love your energy.
Thank you. So I don't change the pattern at all. The only thing that changes is the amount of hair left out, but the pattern will always be really consistent. So you'll always see this in my videos. You'll see this braid down all the time. You'll see the sew-in all the time. If I have any areas that are too thin or bare, you'll see me use a little bit of a net, but I keep this really consistent because this type of wait, be careful, baby. This type of braid pattern and stitching will make sure that the sew-in lasts for the full duration of the style.
Call the police.
That's all right. I'm gonna get a belt.
Her son is right here. You can't see him. He's so cute. He's off camera, but he's yeah, he's
Won't
just
be
being a
back.
boy. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna show you.
You have
quickly.
another.
Wait. Let me show them your braid pattern.
Oh,
I mean,
you got another long one.
okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to scoot this back, guys. Bear with me. Okay. Bear with me a little more. Okay. Okay. So, lean this way. Notice her tracks are being sewn this way. So I'll continue this pattern all the way up until I get to the top. But this will enable her to pull her hair all the way up into a high bun or ponytail without any tracks showing. So this is what people really love about this hairstyle. I hope that helps or answered your question. Is that better so you can see? Okay.
I'm gonna have to scroll down. You got some more.
Careful with that. We need to be sure to see.
You might have covered this already, Nat, but how long is the wait for an appointment? I completed the JOT form in August. I will have to fly in just to try to get a range. Just trying to get a range on.
So,
We have 3 left.
2 to 3 weeks maybe. And like I explained before, it is an antiquated booking system so that I can make sure that I'm the right fit for you, you're the right fit for me. I'm still old school. I want to have some touch points. Just going online and booking, if I were to do that, that calendar would fill up almost immediately, and that's not necessarily fair to my existing clients. So I want to remain in a space where I continue to service as many people as I can. But I want to make sure it's a good experience for both of us. So this is the booking system that I'm using right now. So give it about 2 or 3 weeks. If you booked a while ago, just simply send another inquiry so that you're towards the top. There is a number that you can text directly in the bio if you don't want to fill out the form, or if you haven't had a chance to fill out the form.
Miss Taji Nicole says she's not going to give you any problems. She don't want no problems, but she been trying to get an appointment since May.
Well, May was my birthday month. That was a turn-up month, so I was traveling a little bit in May.
She said, I'm still waiting. Do I have to submit another appointment?
Yeah, absolutely, because it will be too hard for me to go back to May. There have been, when I say so many inquiries, I'm not going to make it back to May. But I am going to make it through the month of September going into this month. So September and October, if you submitted a request, you will be hearing something.
Miss Donisha said you have beautiful energy.
Thank you, Miss Donisha. You laughing like I don't, Stephanie. What's up?
She on the phone.
Oh, okay, never mind. She was on the phone, y'all. My bad, false alarm. Stephanie looked like I ain't do nothing.
What hair brand do you use and like?
I only use, so you can bring whatever you want. I only wear extensions from my company. What I have in right now is Kinky Straight. Love this texture. It works really, really well with my natural girlies for the fall. If you're going to be eating and working out, this hair is going to be great for that. And I say eating and working out because that's when we typically start trying to do our little diets or whatever, and you're going to be in the gym. This hair reverses with your hair, so when my hair swells up, this swells up a little bit, so I always have a beautiful blend. So as you can see, it looks like it's growing out my scalp.
What is your price point for versatility?
For versatile sew-ins, I'm assuming that's what you're saying. It really does vary depending on the client's individual needs. So the best way to kind of figure out where you would be on that scale is to text that number that's in my bio. I'm going to show you guys.
If you have a small head, is 2 bundles enough?
Absolutely. But wait a minute. Is it my definition of small or your definition of small?
How many inches do you have?
In my
in
head,
your
I have,
head,
16 and 20. So I have 20
That's
at the bottom.
16 and 20?
Yeah. And
Oh.
look, I'll show you guys.
It's long. Look.
Yep, 16 and 20.
Oh, wow. Okay. Beautiful. She said, okay.
Your neck got a crick yet?
My neck? No, I'm good.
See, listen, we multitasking.
If he
but
want
I'm
hair grow, I'm ready to work till about 8 o'clock. Look, my hair be done in a minute. I'm ready to stay and work some more.
No, we.
But I do want to add, if that's okay, Miss Natalie B. The sewing is very comfortable, not pulling, not too tight. I'm not gonna have to go home and take a Tylenol or ibuprofen. Like, it's very comfortable.
Good. I love that. All right, so I'll show them where we are now. So for the most part with this versatile, I've got her back done. The last parts that I have to do are the sides, and then she's done. And we don't have that much to go. I think that was about 1 bundle that's in so far. I'm gonna show you what that looks like from all angles. One thing that I remember my teacher teaching me in hair school is that if you do every step neat, then the hairstyle will turn out neat. So for right now, you'll see that her braid pattern is incredibly neat, very small. Big braids make it very hard to get a flat sew in. And then also I stitch very neat. So I'm going to show you. How do I move this? Okay, let's see. Let me scoot it back, guys. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Very neat, very small stitching. So her back is done so that she could pull her hair. Let me see. She could pull her hair up. Okay, no tracks are showing. To finish her off, I simply have to close this up here. Okay, so again, a versatile sewing is going to take about 2 bundles. On rare occasion, I could get 3 bundles in there, but usually it's about 2 bundles. I definitely recommend using high quality extensions, because when you use extensions that are not high quality, your style ain't gonna last as long. It's something else, I think.
Okay, let me go back. What happened? Okay, Zeta, how many inches do you? We got that one. Where's the number on? Where's the number at Instagram or TikTok?
It's on YouTube actually.
She was agreeing. Whoa, that hair is long. Yeah, that hair is long. You are the best,
Thank
Miss
you.
Natalie B.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. We love the client in the chair, and it's my first time.
They like you? No, this is our first time. This
She
is our
said
first
we
time.
love the client
She's
in the
such a
chair.
vibe for even doing this, because
Look, I want to come back and do it. I come do it for free. Now look, hello, I love your work. I have never had this. Okay, I love your work. Hello, Miss Natalie. I have
Hi.
never had a sew-in and concerned about the braids being tight. I have soft hair.
okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you. This is soft.
Nice to meet you. She also has soft hair. Would you tell her how you feel right now?
Yeah, definitely comfortable. I don't know if you was just on here, but I had let the other ladies know, like, it's really comfortable, not tight. It's not pulling. I'm not gonna have to worry about going home and taking the ibuprofen and Tylenol and all of that stuff. Very comfortable, but like she was explaining, nice and neat. You could feel like how nice and neat
Where's your phone?
the braids are. So yeah, I'll definitely be back. I'm trying to book before I leave.
Right, she's trying to sneak a December appointment in.
Okay, concerned about the braids. Nice pleasure to meet you. How? Okay, Miss Lanata, how can I get a call back about my appointment? And then she said, please and thanks.
Miss Lanata, I know that you're probably just joining, so I shared with the other viewers that appointments are kind of like first come, first serve. There are probably, there are definitely people ahead of you. If you submitted a request past the last 30 days, you'll want to resubmit it, because I'm pretty much working 30 days out at this point. Oh, there's something, Zakia. You've been doing hair. I see it's like a...
You've been doing hair for over 15 years. What do you do so that it doesn't take toll on your body? Like not having carpal or cubital tunnel, back problems, feet problems.
So, that's a great question. Now that I'm a little older, I'm a lot more mindful of what listening to my body. So massages. One of the biggest things that I do is I don't overwork. So I'm not someone who's here 7 days a week. I work Tuesday through Friday, and Friday is a light day. So I take half of Friday off, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to recuperate my body. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I am in here long. But I pretty much just listen to the cues from my body and get regular massages.
Lanata, great job.
Thank you, Lanata.
Do you cut, wait a minute, do you cut wefts as you go, or do you do the fold over method?
So for a versatile, 100% I'm cutting your wefts. And the reason why is because 2 reasons. Number one, when you're flipping over and going back and forth, you are pulling back this way. And this is already a fragile area, so we're not trying to give her traction alopecia. The other part is that when you flip on the edge right here, this has to lay flat so that her hair goes in a realistic looking ponytail. It's gonna be too bulky. Now when you get a traditional sew-in or a magic part sew-in or some of the other techniques, I do the flip method until I get to the very top. But if you're getting the versatile, we're not even having no conversation about can you not cut my wefts, because I'm 100% cutting the wefts. I hope that helps.
What about if you have short and thin edges?
You can still get a sew-in. I may not recommend a versatile if you're not going to have good coverage, because remember, this is bigger than just doing the hairstyle. Like, I'm a healthy hair care specialist first, so if it's anything that's going to add damage or tear your hair up, we're not doing it.
Swell. I'll keep you informed. So you want- Oh, what do you think? About the way things are looking. What else?
He's still talking to the
You're welcome, Danielle.
That's your rock and roll.
Sorry.
his secretary for the Senate.
You're welcome, Lanata.
He's just way too sure of himself.
He shook my hand. I tried to stop him. He shook my hand and then used it to climb over it anyway.
If you have thin edges,
I bite back.
I need to have
will I be able to get a ponytail with thin edges?
It depends. If you don't have enough hair to cover the tracks, no. I would put you in a traditional sew-in. However, if you have enough hair to cover the tracks, we may just end up, like, because her hair is fine. We just left a little bit more out. She'll still be okay and have good coverage. But if your hair is thin where it's almost bare, I may recommend a different hairstyle so that you can end up with a beautiful result.
Is this Buddha Hefe? Came late. How to get appointment? I received info via email, but getting another pop-up in Chicago. Sorry, someone. They said no. Don't worry about that. The son's YouTube is sending messages by mistake from that person.
Okay.
Miss Jessica, I'm currently about to get a sew in, but I have a fear I'm going to have to take it out sooner than usual because of how itchy my scalp gets.
Okay.
Do I need to get deep conditioning more? I always use Sulfur 8.
So sulfur 8 can cause, you can't use that too much because that can cause a scalp condition called seborrheic dermatitis, which is essentially the result of you clogging the follicles on your scalp. So you might mistake it for dandruff, but realistically it looks like kind of yellowish. It's kind of like not wet, but it's a moist dandruff, and you don't want that condition. I actually make a hair care oil that it's not even an oil, it's more like a lotion. I'm out of stock right now, but it's formulated for pretty much everybody, but especially for women that wear hair extensions, so it won't travel to the extensions, but it also hydrates the scalp really well and has biotin for hair growth. And that's on my website too. I should have it in stock in another week or so. You're welcome, Zeta. So this is my first time going live. I'm really excited that you guys are so please don't do that. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I'm really excited that you guys are so interested. You've had great questions, so thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Go sit down.
You see anything?
Thank you so much for going live from Ms. Zeta. Oh, okay, so the lady came back, Butto Hefe. She said, yeah, she is interested. She was trying to get an appointment.
Okay, just
How does she schedule?
Text the number in my bio. Yep. And like I said, for those of you, heck, I'll open it up to whoever can get over there. If you go to my website, www.hairbynatalieb.com, you can use the discount code LIVE. Is it LIVE or LIVE20?
Live 20, I believe.
I think the discount code is LIVE20. Candace, can you confirm? I don't know if she's still on here. But live, I think it's live. But if it isn't live, it's LIVE20 to take an extra 20% off of your hair purchase. And again, I'm wearing the Kinky Straight hair, which is my best seller because this hair looks like it's growing out of your scalp, literally.
Miss Tira said she's super, super tender-headed. Will she be a good client for you?
That depends because tender-headed is objective, right? What you might consider tender-headed or what you might consider too much tension may not be something that I do. Then again, it could be something that I do. She can talk to you about this is a first-time client. So she can tell you what her experience is like so far.
So my experience this first time is very comfortable because that's something that I've always like kind of went through over the years. Very comfortable, not pulling. Like she said, the tension, even though she left out a great deal, but it's still very comfortable. It's nice and neat. I can feel that it's nice and neat. Like literally. Like I know you guys can see, but it feels that way. Even though she's sewing, it's when she's pulling, it's not too hard, not too tight, and I won't have a headache afterwards.
Which is the best part.
Sylvia said there's never been a rubber.
Very comfortable right now. My this here, like your temples, not pulling.
What happened is very strange.
Now, can we talk about, because if you wear sew-ins, you know when you get right up here, it's a little more tender. She might experience that. I ain't even gonna lie. However, for the most part, this should be a comfortable experience. It's just a little tender at the top as we bring everything together. But as long as you communicate, let me know, then we can adjust the tension.
You know, rings, necklaces, stones. It's worth a lot.
We're updating the security system in the house.
By security, do you mean?
Okay, she said yes, that's what she wants. Miss Candace says yes, the code is live 20.
Okay, there you guys have it.
Miss-
Live 20. You can hop on there during this live. After the live is over, you will not be able to use that code. This is a flash code for this particular live. But you can go onto the website, www.hairbynatalieb. And Candace, if you're still on, can you drop the website? But it's www.hairbynatalieb. Pretty much like my name. And then you can use the code LIVE20 on any of the products or bundles there. And like I
Miss-
said, I'm wearing Kiki Straight.
Miss Lanata, can you clarify for Miss Nat? You're saying that you resubmitted the request. You live in DC. Are you asking her for an appointment Friday?
I don't have any openness this Friday. I know that for a fact.
Or are you saying I will fly back, no problem? So I guess you're asking
If
she
you could just clarify, we want to make sure
Yeah,
we answer all the
clarify.
questions so that we don't overlook your question.
Ms. Zeta says she don't see the number to text and bio. Ms. Tia said thank you. She is seriously considering.
You're welcome.
Ms. Zeta said never mind, she got it.
Okay,
Miss
great.
Jessica, my hair is itchy even after washing it. When I grease my scalp or even deep condition, what do you recommend? My scalp is mostly dry. I'm thinking about seeing a dermatologist.
I think definitely seeing a medical professional that can diagnose why your scalp may be itchy, because right off the top of my head, we'll go through the preliminary questions like, are you consuming a lot of water? What's your diet like? You know, your hair is really a reflection of your internal health. So your scalp being in good health allows your hair to be in good health. So if you got anything going on medically, or you don't have a really good diet, or you don't drink enough water, eat enough leafy green vegetables, then that's going to radiate in your scalp. So seeing a dermatologist is always a good idea if it's something that you're really concerned about. I would avoid products that are really, really oily and that cause buildup on the scalp, because again, that could create seborrheic dermatitis and it could actually be counterproductive. So for an itchy scalp, moisturizing products that are either cream-based, lotion-based, water-based, that are a little bit more lightweight so they don't clog your follicles.
How long do you suggest leaving the sew-in in?
So recommended wear time is 2.5 months. If you're someone who keeps up with your shampoos and stuff like that, I may even be okay with you stretching it to 3 months, but anything beyond that, again, counterproductive. The reason why is every single day your hair is shedding, right? So that shedded hair gets trapped in the braids. Plus your hair is growing. So when the shedded hair and the new growth meet each other, they form a tangle party. So by the time we get to the shampoo bowl, if you kept it in too long, you're going to experience more hair loss, more breakage, and that's not what this is about. We want your hair to grow. And then we also want you to be in a situation where it makes sense for you to wear that hairstyle. So I'm gonna do my part here to be a professional and make sure that I'm taking care of your hair, but I also charge you with the responsibility of doing what you need to do at home. And one of those things is not keeping your hair in too long. You gave up trying to read. I was talking too much.
That was the last one. I was making sure you was up to date. So Candace put down here just the ladies to let the ladies know the first 5 beauties to order extensions today will get 20% off your order using code LIVE20.
Thank you, Candace. Sorry, I
Can a
gotta
lot-
figure out how to type on this thing.
Miss Nat, can a lot of medication cause
Absolutely.
itchiness?
Absolutely. And so that's an important thing to discuss with your doctor too. Whoever put you on the medication, ask them, let them know that you're having some itchiness and see if that's one of the side effects. So typically we see medications and diet really showing up in the health and how our hair looks. So that's definitely valid. I want to show you guys what we look like so far. We are getting really close to being done with her. I'm going to spin you around before you read that. Here we go. I'm going to scoot it back, guys. All right. Lean down for me. Still very neat. Tracks are laid very, 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 very neat. Stitching is very neat so that she can come all the way up in a ponytail with no track showing. So for her, she explained to me when she sat down, she gave me a whole bunch of rules and what she gonna do and what she like with her hair and everything. But what I learned the most is that she's definitely a ponytail high bun girly. So this will give her the ability to do those hairstyles. And then what length do you have in?
This is 22 inch.
22 inches, okay. Let them know. End of the day for me. Oh, we might have missed some. You can scroll up. Late.
4:59.
And you be like, wait, what? I didn't get that.
I love your contact. I love black people. That's all I want to say. From Miss Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany.
I texted Miss Zeta said I texted the number and about to order.
Thanks, Zeta.
Miss Lola, how do you wash your install?
So, I explained that a little earlier, but the best way to wash your install is in the shower if you're doing it at home. And literally, if we can pretend that this is a shower head, you're leaning back, you're wetting your hair, and you're gonna pull the product through. The reason why you're pulling it through is because if you do this like you would with your natural hair, you're gonna cause tangling that may be difficult for you to detangle because this hair is longer and it's a different texture than your natural hair. So you definitely want to just pull it through, rinse it out, and then most importantly, you're gonna sit under a sit-under hair dryer, a hooded dryer that you can get right at the beauty supply. Last time I checked for like 30 or 40 bucks, and dry your hair for an hour. If you walk around with damn braids, it can grow mildew, which is like hair mold. It has a smell and it's disgusting. You essentially would be having mold in your hair. And I know none of y'all want that.
Even the second time?
Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Yes, it is live 20. That's correct. Hey, I'm late to the convo. So I'm
Well,
sure. Welcome, Miss Fee, Phe.
Okay, hey, Miss
Williams.
Fee.
I'm sure this may have been answered already, but I submitted to get an appointment and no response yet. How long currently is the wait for an appointment?
Realistically, I still have openings in October. I am doing first come, first serve. If you submitted a request and it was before the last 30 days, you'll want to resubmit it because I'm going through the last 30 days. So ideally, I would be able to get you in October. If not, we'd be looking at November.
And I just feel like things are so expensive. Like, I could barely take care of myself. I want to take care of myself. Like, I just need you to understand why I'm doing this.
Yeah, she said it's still saying only saying pickup and not delivery.
For what?
I guess the hair, Ms. Zeta.
Ms. Ada, what's the issue? Where's her comment? I don't see it.
Right here at the bottom.
It's only saying pickup and not delivery. So you can absolutely have your hair delivered. Like you don't have to have it picked up. I'm not sure. What texture are you trying to order? See if I could troubleshoot that for you.
And look, here I am divorced.
What texture and what lengths? Also, where are you located? from Zeta. If you guys are new to this live right now, I'm installing a versatile sew-in.
No, she's in New Orleans.
New Orleans. Oh yeah, so you can definitely get delivered. I ship all over the United States.
I guess I was dumb enough to be in a relationship at the time, but not dumb enough to have it.
But if you guys are new to, first of all, if you're new to my page, I just started it about a month ago. Thank you for subscribing. I truly appreciate your support. If you are new to this live, we're just having a little bit of hair chat, hair tea, answering questions. I don't really get an opportunity to go live a lot because I'm typically doing this, but I wanted to take some time to connect with you guys today, so I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Apple Pay not allowing me. I don't know. So I don't know. I would have to troubleshoot that.
She said she's gonna try another way.
With Shopify, but I do know that all major credit cards, debit cards, and then now there's even pay, the payment thing. I believe it's Afterpay, Klarna, those types of things. Affirm, you can do that.
Ms. Zeta, let Miss Nat know if you were able to do the other way, the other payment method, if it went through or not.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So, also, if you guys are new, just so you know, I have been doing hair for over 15 years. I originally come from corporate America. I used to work as an advertising executive. And, oh yeah, it did come through. If it's order number 1928, I don't know if that's you, Ms. Zeta, but it did come through. But yeah, so I originally come from corporate America. I launched my hair business in the early 2000s, and I absolutely love doing hair. I'm very passionate about it. The best thing I love is the transformational aspect, taking a woman who feels like, you know, maybe she's not in the best place with her hair, helping her get her hair back healthy, and then allowing her to like experiment with the different styles and textures and looks. Because like when a woman feels really confident about the way she looks, she will go out and do some major stuff. So this is really big work that I'm doing here. This is not just about hair, it's about empowering women to go out and be the best versions of themselves. Like when we're happy with how we look, we shine in a way that is unmatched, okay?
What product do you use to blend the leave out?
I'll show you.
Ms. Zeta said yes, it went through. She did it another way.
I like this for blend. I'm sorry, I'll be all in your face.
You good.
I like this for blending the leave out. The way that I use it, it looks like deodorant, but it's like a hair pomade. I'll take my finger and rub it and then put it on the ends of the hair so that it silks seamlessly into the hair without making the weaves greasy. So this is the Lustrous Renutrient Silk Slick Stick. They have a lot of wax sticks on the market. I like this one because it doesn't make my client's hair too greasy. I never really apply it like this unless there's like a flyaway at the tippity top, because this puts a lot of product. Again, I take a finger swipe and put it as needed. And if I'm using it to blend, I put it on the ends of the hair. So this is the product. If you guys want to screenshot that.
So I was like,
Okay, Ms. Zeta said she got her hair ordered. Now she just waiting on her appointment.
Tell Miss Zeta, send me a text today and say I was in your live so that I can see what's going on. Send me a text to that number. If you guys click the number in the bio, it's 312-273-8693.
Miss Jessica said, thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you for answering her questions. She's trying to build a better relationship with her hair.
I love that for you, and I'm here for that. I would love to help you do that.
What about product for prison?
For prison,
Would you say my hair is frizzy? Is my hair like frizzy?
No,
No.
your hair is combative. It's fine and beautiful, but she has fine hair, so it likes to jump in the braids. But this is what I use for frizz. Red can frizz dismiss. You can spray a little bit or spray a little bit in your hand and gently rub it down the hair. So. Also, Frederick Fekkai used 2 years ago have a frizz product. I've been trying. It's seasonal. They only put it out in the winter, in which we have a lot of static electricity. If I can find that in the store, then I'll share that with you guys too. Uh-oh.
Diplomatic security when people come in. Like, he does good.
I know that's right.
So we went to LA. Yeah, he was. He was a county sheriff.
If you guys are new here, welcome to my live, welcome to my page. I am finishing up a versatile sew-in. Some things that I think help my sew-in stand out. I braid really small, and that's so that the base is secure and her sew-in is flat. I also stitch very close together so that her sew-in will last for the full duration of a sew-in. Recommended wear time is 2.5 to 3 months. Anytime after that, even though it feels like it's not going anywhere, could be counterproductive because your hair could tangle. When your hair is growing in, the new growth could tangle with the shedded hair. So 2.5, 3 months, I'm pretty strict on that. If you're trying to wear it longer and you come in here, I'm gonna give you the side eye because I'm like, didn't I tell you 2.5 to 3 months? So no smoke with the hairstyle.
Sometimes. But sometimes I be like,
If you guys have any questions, like I said, I very rarely go live. I would love, love, love to answer them for you during this unique opportunity.
he'll come right back.
Thank you, I'm in DC and it's still humid. Oh wow. If it's still humid, I don't know what hair extensions you wear, but the Kiki straight hair, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna lean over you a little bit. This hair looks just like it's growing out of your scalp. It's nice and full. It silks out really well. In its natural state, it's a little fuller, which I don't mind because I'm on a fitness journey. I guess we all are essentially, but I'm on a fitness journey, so when my hair swells up, you know, this will be a perfect blend still. Okay. So as far as the price list, prices vary per individual client. If you send a text to that number, we can begin a dialogue where I can see what's going on with your hair and what's your exact need, so I can give you a quote just for you. What does that say, honey? I can't see that.
Can we see the bag? Hey, how can I find out your price list?
I answered that one, yep.
You mentioned no smoking. What's the deal? How
Oh,
long?
that's just a saying that we say here.
How long does it take you to do an install from start to finish?
About a lot of my clients get shampoo services and hydration treatments, so I would say 3 to 4 hours if they're coming, because I do offer people an opportunity to come with their hair already clean, and that's because I have some clients that already have regimens that they have in place, or they're just coming for sew-in services. They have a regular hairstylist. Those sew-ins take about 2.5 hours. So anywhere from 2.5 to 4 hours, depending on what you need.
Miss Kyla says she sent a text. We have Lark Vanderpooley. Lark Vanderpooley from from the UK that
Hi
joined.
from the UK. Oh my
She
goodness.
said FBA women are beautiful.
Thank you. Hello from the UK. Welcome to my live.
Renee says I'm an avid meth smoker. Will that decrease the longevity of the sew-in?
Renee, I think you trolling because
You tripping.
I know you trolling. First of all, we ain't even, if you smoke meth, we ain't even talking about here right now. We got a whole nother conversation. So I hope that that's just somebody, being funny. But for sure, if you're not being funny, any kind of drug use is going to impact everything with your body. So I would start there and stop doing that as soon as possible.
And drugs change the texture of your hair.
Absolutely. They change lots of things in your body composition.
Yes. On the maintenance side, what do you like for conditioner and shampoos for 4C type hair?
So, I let me show you again really quickly. One second, I'm gonna show you.
Is there some more in there?
Oh, I don't have any more, honey. I'm sorry. So for shampoo and conditioner,
Hold on, we
I
gonna
like
go.
this brand, the Joico Moisture Recovery. The reason why is that it adds enough moisture to your natural hair, but it doesn't add so much moisture that it makes this greasy. That is important because sometimes ethnic shampoos like our Cream of Natures and just shampoos like that, they may be good for this hair, right? But then they're too oily for this hair. So for something that adds moisture to both without making this too greasy and this too greasy, this is one of my favorite brands, the Joico Moisture Recovery.
Ms. Lark Vanderpooley said, thank you, great job. Lanata,
Thank you.
she said you should interview potential clients and feature guests.
So
Lanata
y'all want
said
me to turn this into a channel, right? We doing interviews? I kind of like that idea though. That's lit. I like that.
Lanata said she's looking forward to her appointment. We have Miss Corinthia. Any recommendations for kids' hair products for 4C? Love from London. So she's from London.
Hey, from London. So, as far as recommendations for products, go a little bit deeper. What issue specifically did you want to address? Because I use products from all different brands and I have my favorites. This doesn't mean that there aren't other things out there, but these are the things that I like and I use every day in my business. So just tell me what issue you're addressing and I can make a strong recommendation for you.
Miss Lanata, she submitted her form.
Thank you, Miss Lanata.
Candace said, what texture do most of your clients buy?
So the most popular texture that I carry, just so you know, I carry 4 textures. I'm sorry. Wait, I added a texture. So there's body wave, there's kinky straight, which is what I'm wearing. There is Burmese curly, which is great for my curly girls. And there is Indian wavy and curly, and the Indian even comes in salt and pepper. So if you're a silver girly, I got you covered. My most popular texture by far is the kinky straight hair, which is what I have installed. The reason why is that my 4C girlies and beyond can wear this texture. It silks out really well. It also swells with your natural hair so that you always have a good blend. So if you sweat a lot, if you work out a lot, this hair can withstand the test of time. It is going to blend no matter what you have going on. That is why I have it in. I'm on a fitness journey. I'm going to be at the gym at least 4 days a week. I don't have time in the morning to be dealing with my hair that much. This is the perfect solution. And like I said, worked out earlier and look at this. What workout? Where? Workout where? Hair still look great. So.
If you don't mind me asking, how much is the install?
Prices vary depending on each individual client. So she might need services that my next client may not, or vice versa. So in order to get the most accurate pricing, you're gonna send a text to the number in my bio so we can walk through what your specific concerns are and what looks you're going for. There may be some treatments that you need to add or you want to add or that you're interested in that will change the price. So I can't really give you a price code without having a conversation with you.
It's on Rush Street. It's on Gold Coast.
What products do you use to blend leave out?
For leave out, I absolutely love the Renutrient Slick Stick. I love this product because it's not too heavy. I will take it. Let me show you one more time. I never just swipe down because that puts a lot of product on the hair that makes it greasy. I like to take a finger, pull it across. I'll put it at the ends of the hair so that it blends well. Or if I have a couple of flyaways, I'll take it and I'll press it on the flyaway. Always, always, always minimal product. If you can remember anything, remember this. Product on the hair does not come off until you shampoo. So if you do something like this every single day, you're going to make it to shampoo day a lot quicker than somebody that doesn't. And let's face it, we don't want to be shampooing our hair every few days. Recommended shampoo intervals are every 2 weeks.
Miss Shaky Sean, I texted the number in your YouTube bio. Now, do I just wait for you to go forward?
Absolutely, because right now I'm in the salon for a few more hours. I typically go through inquiries at night. So if you do get a reply back from me, sometimes it is later in the evening because that's when my work day ends.
Miss Corinthia is asking what is the hair called again. So maybe she was referring to the kinky.
Oh, it's called Kinky
Kinky
Straight. And actually, if you head over to my website right now, I know the first 5 people that make an order over there are going to be able to take advantage of a code, a discount code, LIVE, LIVE 20. The website is Hair by Natalie B, HAIRBYNATALIEB, just like my name. And you can go over there and grab your Kiki Straight bundles. This hair is reusable, so you'll be able to use it throughout the year, you know, provided you take really good care of the hair.
Patricia Summer joined. She said hi.
Hey Patricia, welcome to my live.
Miss Shaky Sean said thank you, and Miss Corinthia said thank you.
Both of you guys are very welcome. So if you're just joining, we are finishing up her versatile sew-in. Some tips if you're a hairstylist or even as just an informed consumer, you want to make sure that your braids are not too big because if they are, you're going to have a bulky hairstyle. You also want to make sure that your stitches are not too far apart because if they are, your hairstyle is going to unravel prematurely. This is designed to last up to 3 months. So technically, it's October 1st. I really wouldn't have to see her until it's October, November. I wouldn't have to see her to the end of the year. Oh, I'm located in Chicago, Illinois. So if you're out of town, I have lots of girlies that fly in for their appointments. You also are welcome here. There's a home for you here in Chicago, okay? And this is a full service salon, so yes, there are shampoos available, hair treatments available, takedowns available. I service everything I install, so you can get your hair shampooed, you can get your hair trimmed. Trims are complimentary always. She got a trim. She has long hair, but baby, them ends was fighting us back, right?
No more new questions at the moment. Let me just see if we...
Okay. I'm gonna, after I sew this track, I'm gonna show you guys what we're looking like, and I may end up, it looks like I've been on this live for much longer than what I thought I was gonna be on here. I'm gonna be ending it soon, so if you have a question, don't be shy. Now is the time to ask. So again, I am installing a versatile sew-in on her. What's going on the TV? Is that French? Amores. I wish you weren't Houston ever recharges clip-ins. No, the reason why I don't charge the clip-ins is because you guys need to be keeping up with your trims. I know sometimes we are hurt from past experiences where stylists cut too much off. They do a trim, they did a haircut. I want to kind of heal women from that because a lot of times your hair isn't growing because you have not trimmed your dead ends. Just like in life, if you're hanging onto something that you have no business, you're probably stalling in your growth. Same thing with your hair. So I don't charge for that because that's a service that we need to be doing. So that's included regardless.
You said get it right.
I know that's right. If you have short hair, how many inches do you need to get a sew-in? If you have short hair, you're going to want to have at least 5 to 6 inches for the best results. Anything shorter, I've done it on slightly shorter, but I just find that for the best results, it needs to be at least 5 to 6 inches long. Anything other than that, I'm probably going to deny you that service just for that time and then move you over to a traditional sewing until we grow it out a little bit. So it's not no forever, but it's no for right then and there. What else we got? Okay, guys, I've got about another 3 or 4 minutes. Then I'm gonna hop off of here so I can finish her and get to my next client and end my work day. It has been so lovely chatting with you guys. If you have any final questions, definitely drop them in the chat. And if you head on over to my website and you are lucky enough to be one of the first 5, I'm not sure where we are right now, but if you are lucky enough to be one of the first 5, you will get to enjoy an additional 20% off of your purchase using the code LIVE20, LIVE20, and the website is www.hairbynatalieb.com. And Candace, if you're still in the chat, can you drop the website one more time for me?
Miss Tiffany said, thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Miss Tiffany. I'm going to do this more often because I didn't know that you guys would be so active. I love this. I love taking time out to connect with you guys and get to know you. Like I said, I'm newer to YouTube, so I'm having a... 1 second, honey. I'm having a really good time connecting with you guys and answering your questions. And if you have anything you want to share, you know, like growth and learning is available to all of us, right?
You know
Hi,
I tell
what
you
link do
ass.
you have? So I have in, this is the Kinky Straight.
Stop.
You can get it on my website, and I have in inches 16, 20. So I have 20 at the bottom, 16 at the top. Let me show you what it looks like behind. Just for reference, I'm 5'6.5", so you can round up to 5'7". I do all the time. But this is how long it falls on me. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's a nice length. The hair, the Kinky Straight hair, actually all of the bundles come a little bit longer than what they said.
Stop. Stop.
You're so welcome, Tiffany. Yes, a space for... I know that's right. I love that.
See what you're doing? Get from right here. Get from right here.
She got her little baby over here. So. All right, guys. Well, this has been fun. If you, just a couple of takeaways. If you want to schedule an appointment, text the number in the bio. Give me, no, don't do that, honey. Give me, at the most 2 or 3 weeks to get back to you. I am going to go through a bunch of inquiries later today. And I just really look forward to servicing you guys. Like I said, it's not just about hair for me. It is about the overall experience, the inward transformation that happens with my clients, as well as the external. And when you help a woman feel better about how she looks, she goes out here and she does amazing things. We are so wonderfully powerful, and we are really special beings. And when we feel good about ourselves, we become even more special and even more empowered. So this is just bigger than hair for me. I absolutely love doing hair. I could be doing anything in the world, but I'm doing what God wants me to do, and I'm doing what I want to do. So I'm just blessed to be able to communicate and talk to you guys. So thank you so much.
What mistakes should I avoid when ordering extensions?
Mistakes. Hey, Naja. Sorry. When you say mistakes, talk to me about what some of your past experiences have been, and maybe I could guide you a little bit better there.
Are you familiar with Pretty Hair Weave?
I am. Yep, they're a Chicago-based company too. And I have installed their hair before, so I've worked with their hair before. Can you go to the phone over there? Yes. No, yes. Yes.
See, I can't get up because I'm going to tell your ass.
No, don't tear him up. He being a boy. Boys be boys. Legacy of Shaky Sean.
See, that's about enough.
And that's why this
I don't
time.
know if you want to answer that. What products do you use to blend hair? I purchased 24, 22, and 20.
Okay.
That's what she purchased from you.
No, she said she got that from them. This time I didn't need it. Oh no, it's fine. So I will install whatever hair you have, as long as it's sew-in quality. I do prefer to work with my hair because I know that it does what it needs to do for your install. I know that it's going to look beautiful and that it's going to last for the full duration of the sew-in, and that is really important for wearing these hairstyles.
If I want to comb my sew-in into up style, or in one? How do you sew in the back?
So I'm gonna spin her around and show you how her hair is sewn in. I always lay my tracks horizontal, and my braid pattern is very consistent. So I do the same braid pattern and the same stitch pattern for every single client because that doesn't change. I want to keep it consistent. You're gonna sew your tracks this way, and I'll show you a visual of that. You may not be able to see it because her hair is mostly done now. I only have a couple pieces to add. But I'll show you just kind of like what her sewing looks like right now. So 1 second. And she's going to have the ability to wear a high ponytail, half up, half down, a high bun, and wear her hair down. So her hair is full enough to even wear it down. She has finer hair, so we didn't need to put, oh, I'm sorry, honey. We didn't need to put a whole bunch of bundles in because we want this to flow naturally like her real hair. All right, let me brush her down and I'll show you what I mean.
Yep, if she busted him on the phone, she like call her back. That's exactly what her.
Okay.
She like,
Sorry. Let's see if you can see that.
Stop riding.
Okay. You have that? So see how her tracks are laid this way? Her braids are nice and small. Her hair is nice and flat so that she can get all the way up. Sorry. I'm all over. All the way up into a high ponytail with no lumps or bumps. So this is going to enable her to be able to do a high ponytail, a bun. She'll be able to do half up, half down. I didn't take any video of her, but I did do some video of a client yesterday that I'm going to edit tonight and post tomorrow so you guys can see just how versatile a versatile sew-in is. And a versatile sew-in can be created on pretty much any hair texture. You just want to make sure that you have the right texture to blend with your hair. Where's your phone? Go play with the phone. We're almost done, and then you can have your mommy back, okay?
he called, he said, I'm so sorry. He said she was standing.
I promise you, I will purchase. Oh, well, that's awesome. Yes. Legacy of Shaky Shine. Yes, I do carry the hair, and I carry a multitude of textures. And honestly, I am going to be adding tape-ins, clip-ins, and other hair products to the site. So you can look forward to that over the next few weeks. And thank you in advance.
She said you gotta go so you can finish her hair.
Yeah, we're almost done. Believe it or not, I've been talking to y'all, but I've been jamming because I only got 2 tracks left.
And Miss Shawn said from now on she's gonna make sure she purchased from you. She didn't know you sold hair.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support.
What products do you have
Did I carry? So
to
I
blend
carry,
leave out?
So I don't have my own product for blend and leave out. Could be in the works, but I use the Renutrient Slick Stick for blend and leave out. Very sparingly because if you use too much, it gets really oily. So we're gonna get out of here. I was on here for a long time. I'm so proud of me. Yay. And it was so nice connecting with all of you. I really appreciate you spending some time with me today. And I look forward to tapping in with you guys again later. Now I just gotta figure out how to end this. No, I actually don't even know how to end this.
The X?
Where do you see that?
Wait 1 second.
Hold on.
Wait till that goes up.
Oh, okay. So bye, guys. You can connect with me. If you want to book an appointment by texting, 312-273-8693. It is in my bio. If you want to purchase hair, again, I'm wearing Kiki Straight. You can go to www.hairbynatalieb.com. I am on all social media platforms, so make sure you hop over to Instagram and follow me. I am Hair by Natalie B. TikTok, I am Hair by Natalie B. And if you're here on YouTube, thank you so much for your support. So I will see you guys soon and have a beautiful, beautiful day.